Deep in the bayou, welcome to Cajun Field in Lafayette. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Well, guys, the Raging Cajuns head coach told me pregame he cannot wait to take the field here at his alma mater as the leader of this team. He said, most of my life has been built brick by brick right here where I stand. And when he runs out of that tunnel for the first time, he cannot wait to showcase just how far he's come as a person and a coach. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Raging Cajuns kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. Sends it back in motion. He'll pull it down. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Hawkins throws to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide-open wide receivers, you still expect them to fit that ball in there and make it happen.
Out wide right, it's Strachan. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incomplete.
It's a seam wide open. Past the 10. All the way. Touchdown, West Virginia. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
They're going to run it to the right. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Raging Cajuns lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. To the air, it's Winfield. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Off play action. Buys time to his left. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. On the draw, it's Reagan. They've got him corralled.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is...
Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! Into the end zone for 6.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Throwing, Hawkins. Out wide left, it's Epps. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Right side, it's Cook. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down.
Nice play. And this running back showing you why he truly is a 3-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. And when you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle and he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
Again, it's Hawkins. He uncorks one deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want to come out and you want to answer and you want to be aggressive. And sometimes you take shots, sometimes you force things. So I would recommend to him, just stay within the offense, take what the defense gives you. Don't be too aggressive.
No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. Fourth down, Hawkins. He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sets his feet. It's Winfield. Left side is Jensen. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Got some room entered to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cajuns.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Michael Hawkins. Out wide left, it's Briggs. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Heaves it on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here as we get a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hawkins. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Just keeps swinging it. Spits it out to the back. Fighting for it. It's Cook. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He's changing the play.
Stay up.
Dropping back, it's Winfield. Left side is Jensen. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Reagan. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. And it's intercepted. He tried to set up the screen, and the defense was right there. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Throwing, Hawkins. Under pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Got the first down. Got a lot of room to the right. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Looking to pass. It's Winfield. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught its way. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
Gives it to the back on the draw. He's now up to 52 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Making the adjustment. They're looking to throw on second and short. Makes the grab on the left. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Winfield. Look out. Unleashes one. Out wide right, it's Johnson. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The fake wants to throw. Buying a little time to his left. Touchdown, Louisiana! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a crease. It's Cook. At the 35, he's open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. They'll give it to him again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Michael Hawkins. Got it in the middle. It's Epps. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To throw, it's Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Quarterback will keep it. Can't get him to the ground. There he goes. Got enough space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
The Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Cook. And he's in. Touchdown, West Virginia. Virginia. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
Louisiana 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Winfield. It's dropped after taking the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Out wide left, it's Johnson. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on third. Escapes the pressure going right. They get to him as he throws. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Northern Illinois, taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's the Huskies looking to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They lead it here in the first half. We'll see how things progress. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Intercepted by West Virginia. And they'll take over first and 10.
This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the back. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Makes a catch. Powers through the defender.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now on the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Nowhere to go.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. Hawkins. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Made the grab in the end zone.
West Virginia, number 5.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw.
Louisiana 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking downfield, it's Winfield. Back's got it on the screen. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the first down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back on first down. It's complete to the left. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Second down, gonna throw it. Makes the grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, it's pretty apparent who they want to get the football to on this drive, right? It hasn't mattered where this guy is lined up, which side of the field. That's where the quarterback is throwing it. The defense now has got to take account of that. What's that, 4 or 5 catches in a row? Crazy. This defense now needs to key on him. They've got to be communicating, hey, the ball's coming here if it's a throw.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
Here comes the 2-point try. Powers forward. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Defense might bring the house here. Right side, it's Bray. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Hawkins. Caught behind the line. It's Strachan. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And the Mountaineers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Hawkins from the gun on third down. Gonna let it fly. Makes the grab down the left side. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Man, we're watching a quarterback duel here. Both of these guys are absolutely slinging it every time they're on the field. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's taking advantage of the opportunities. This defense has not had an answer for him. They're not getting enough pressure on him. When he has this kind of time, he is just going to carve you up.
Got it behind the line. It's Cook. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Rush is on, and he never had a chance.
Well, in the first half, they had a hard time trying to contain this quarterback because of his speed. But here we go in the second half now. They need things to start happening. And finally, they were able to get to him and bring him down for a sack. They're trailing in this game. You just get the feeling, guys, if they're going to come back and win, this defense is probably going to have to register a few more plays like that.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They'll send out the kicker here. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. What a disappointment. No good. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a one-possession game. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking for running room.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side, it's Johnson. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away he wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play.
Kill.
Might as well run him again. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Powers inside. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Well, it's 4th and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to show confidence in your guys to get it done and go get you the win.
On play action. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back.
Finds his man. It's Straka. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll move the wide receiver. Michael Hawkins. Out wide left, it's Brake. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
That QB is lucky that ball wasn't picked. You just cannot lob the football, especially when you're throwing it down the middle of the field like that.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. On the move. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback, because on 4th down, they're calling for you on a designed run. They're putting all their hopes on you to somehow go out and get that first, and he knew it. There was just nowhere to go. It's got to be...
Caught, and he's got room. At the 20. Touchdown, Cajuns. He got a step and just dusted the field.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? And he'll run the bootleg. Buying time to his right. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
That keeps the score. West Virginia, 35. Louisiana, 33.
They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They take over, holding this slim lead, and a drive right here sure would be nice. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Hawkins. They're all over it. Out wide right, it's Epps. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Keeping his eyes downfield. Left side is Epps. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Cook. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
Throwing, Hawkins. Takes a hit as he fires. Right side, it's Francis. Runs through a man. He might have space. Into the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
Number 83, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win. But they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Winfield. It's complete on the right side. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Rush right in his face. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
And after failing to get that 4th down, it just feels like this game is over. They are going to need a miracle. They're going to need a quick 3 and out. They're going to need a turnover or something to have any shot at getting back in this game.
West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Michael Hawkins makes the catch. It's Cook. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looks as if he's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
I'll tell you what, dude, in today's football, I'm not starting a team without a guy that can do that at the quarterback spot. You see it. He hits the gas, pulls it down quickly, and just goes. Whether he's reading something, whether he's throwing, he is always a threat to run the football. He completely changes the way you play defense.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, West Virginia.
West Virginia. Number 4 with the carry.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Making the adjustment on the play. To the air, it's Winfield. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Fires to the wideout. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And, man, it's nice to have a running back that you can do that. 3rd and inches, you're thinking run as it is, but you're not getting it to the running back that way. He sneaks out of the backfield, throw him the football. He does the rest, picks up the big 1st down.
He makes a grab, and he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. And it's caught. Late touchdown here, probably too little too late. It would take a monumental miracle to come back now.
Step one by this offense complete. Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now we got to go for the two-point conversion. Cut this thing to 8, so we got a chance to tie the game late with some late-game heroics.
He tries to fool him with the bootleg. He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now for the losing team,